We set up. This is Gary P, man. Social Media Podcast.
What up?
Can't remember what episode, but we here with my boy, Benny Ranks. Cheers, my boy. Cheers,
What's cracking,
B.
Gary?
What's cracking with you? Where you coming from right now?
My bed. Straight from the bed.
Hell of a night. Hell of a
Hell
night.
of a night, bro.
How was your
Little hair of the dog, you know.
How was your Christmas?
Christmas was chill, man. Just like mellow, family stuff.
Yeah.
Minor.
Chill with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you were in town, dog. You've been a busy man this year.
I have, very much so.
Busy fucking man, you know. And so you got obviously, you know, for those who don't know Benny Ranks, he's a very talented musician. He's probably a lot of instruments. I know you on guitar.
Mm-hmm.
He's a singer. Do other shit, other instruments.
I mean, I'll mess around a little bit. But
Yeah,
I don't
but
claim
mainly
anything else,
King Zero. That's,
King
you know,
Zero, yeah.
It's King Zero acoustic sets at what was that one? I don't know if you still do them. That one place by the beach.
Anywhere they pay me, bro.
Endless Summer.
Endless Summer.
Endless Summer.
Yeah.
Catch them there.
Rest
and
in peace. Place is gone.
That's right. And then this year, fucking, dude, I really want to get into it. Tell us about it. What'd you land this year? You landed the shit with that homie Denim.
So the homie Denim, he's we've really fucking clicked this past year for sure.
How'd you meet him?
So I met him through my old housemate, actually. Like he's like from San Diego and actually from out here in the fucking G. So bounced back and forth his whole life. So when he spent time in Santa Barbara, he was homies with my housemate at that time. So long story short, Fool just posed up at my house with his little blonde dreadlocks like he used to have and shit. And I was like, you're fucking Denim, dude. You're not, I can't say his real name, but you know what I mean. But that's how it basically started. And I was working with him in the fucking studio, and he just asked me one time if I wanted to, like, he's like, yo, like, I know this isn't your music, but you want to cruise with us on tour, learn my shit? And I was like, I said no the first time, matter of fact, and I instantly regretted it because I was like, what?
Why'd you say no?
I don't know. I think I was like good with my chick. I think at like my job at the time was all going well, and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But I was fucking.
It's just the taking off part.
Yeah, taking off like that, you know. And but I was bummed out instantly, and then he asked me again, and I was like, I gotta say yes this time. So.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we toured the country last summer.
Toured the fucking country,
yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah, I seen you at fucking festivals. Seen Benny Ranks on a big ass Titantron. Like that's
trip,
fucking
dude.
dope, dude. That's
a trip.
And then you still keep it with King Zero
King
too,
Zero,
right?
yeah.
You're still doing that.
Yeah. It's all stepping stones for, you know, for basically what I want to do, whether it's King Zero or Benny Ranks or.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still, you know, KZ, and it's still like with like the fucking homies and all that. So.
Right. And KZ's been a thing for how long?
Almost like. Shit, like almost 10 years, I think. Like
almost 10 years.
Yeah, like right.
Of course, there's been like a few different bandmates here and there, and like some that have come back, huh?
Yeah. Now people have had to go for different reasons. You know what I mean?
Shout out all the homies though that rocked with King Zero.
All the homies. You know? Shout out to all the homies. Yeah. Fucking Jake, Keith, the old school boys.
But. Yeah. So what do you got for the beginning of the year? You got like King Zero shit planned. You got more shows with Denim coming up.
Basically, I'm trying to get my album done. The Denim's gonna help me with, you know, that's the plan. Get that shit done, and then, you know.
Where are you recording it at?
You know, he has a couple spots that we can use, like down in the like LA area and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not really one specific spot. It's like he's got the plug for all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so get that shit done, and then, you know, open for Denim. Maybe not next summer, the summer after that, but like the sooner the better. So that's the plan, you know.
That's right. Oh yeah, dog.
In the meantime, shit, like we were supposed to be in Denver for fucking New Year's. I was supposed to fly out in the morning, but
why he's doing a show out there?
We were. It all got canceled because of like the
flights. Snow.
The flights.
Yeah. Snow's crazy out there.
Snow's crazy.
I heard fucking like
mad crazy. 60
people died in a blizzard or some shit. Like see, you just toured the country, so you saw that shit. Did you experience like having to like change the tires, snow chains, and shit like that? Cause, bro, we're right here in sunny Santa Barbara, dog. I ain't never been around no snow. Had to shovel my driveway.
There was no snow. It was summertime, but there was rain everywhere that we went. And yeah, van issues. We had like a million like broke down outside of Flagstaff. So I spent more time in Flagstaff last summer than I spent in Santa Barbara. Just like by the way it worked out, because like we got stuck there for like 2 days or 3 days on the way out to the East Coast, and then Ended up stopping on the way back just for like a pit stop, just to break up the trip. And anyway, shout out Flagstaff. There's a little Irish bar. I fuck with a little Irish bar. I can't remember what it's called, but
Little Irish bar.
Yeah, it's fire.
They give you a bunch of Guinness or what?
I don't like Guinness, but they got fucking gin. So
there you go, Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn into a little leprechaun. Let's see, pull the mic up a little bit.
Oh, I got you.
Hell yeah, dog. So what was your favorite spot to go visit though when you were out there with him?
New York City, baby.
New York City? Was it your first time out there?
Fire, yeah. It's so sick out there.
Yeah. Pizza's overrated?
No. Fucking fire. Bomb. The dollar slice. Don't buy the fancy one.
You gotta fold it, right?
Yeah, you got. I mean, I don't know, just eat it. It's fucking bomb, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking fire. I swear to God. But yeah,
and then worst?
Delaware. Fuck Delaware. That place is lame as fuck.
Why?
It's boring. I'm
Isn't
sorry if you're from Delaware out there, but
was the show popping at least?
no, the show was not popping.
Show was whack.
It was whack.
No one knew who you guys were.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Was it a fucking Tuesday night?
Something like that. I don't know. I felt like I was like in like an episode. Like, you ever seen that movie, the Stepford Wives? Remember that movie from back in the day? It's all kind of creepy, like cookie cutter, like, you know, like Botoxed out, like mothers and shit like that.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
At least, I mean, that's where we were. It was that kind of vibe. It did not feel natural. It was like, we felt like very out of place. I was looking at my homie and I was like,
you out here with a bunch of fucking aliens.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
Yeah,
and then you never done like tour. You've never done a tour type shit with King Zero, huh? It's always just been in town.
Yeah.
I think the furthest you guys probably go. Did you ever go to Ventura or anything like that?
Yeah, we played.
Yeah, you done Ventura shows, but
we've played up in Santa Cruz
always
once or twice, and
okay. It's always right here on the
we don't have an album. That's the problem, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to work on. So that's my goal, you know.
Everyone's like, I like your music. Where can we find it? You're like, start our next show.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's fun. I'll play music anywhere, but it's hard to like make the most of, like, if you're gonna go travel, you want to make the most of it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, because
then it's hard to get.
I want to take
schedules.
it like to the next level, you know. Like, it's fun to play music and stuff, but I want to like honestly get paid, you know, and like
that's
bigger,
that's the
shows,
fucking
you
goal.
know?
That's the end goal, you know. Really want to
transcend genres, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it, like play punk shows. Like, shout out to Pet Meds, by the way.
How was that show?
The last show was popping, dude. It was so sick.
It was at Soho.
It was at Soho, yeah.
Soho.
And it was tight because I feel like, and I've said this before, like, for example, like, shout out to like any of the local like bands that are within our genre, I guess, like 1, 2, 3 and like Cornerstone and all that. We do a show with them with King Zero, and 80%, you know, at least of the fans are gonna be there either way, whether it's a King Zero show or their show, because they're into reggae. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you get a band like Pet Mez that plays punk rock. Our fans aren't necessarily going to go to their show, and theirs aren't necessarily going to come to ours, right?
So you morph them together.
So fucking they all show up, you know what I mean? It was that was a really good time.
Was it packed house?
Packed house, and it was good vibes, like, for both sets, so it was rad.
Yeah, it was a Friday night, right?
Something like that. I believe so.
Yeah, they've been doing music for a while too, dude. Shout out the homies Pet Meds.
I'm like a straight up fan of Pet Meds. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, shout out Mitchell, man. Shout out Mitchell and Trevor, and then all the other bandmates in there.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been doing their thing for a minute. And then you never dabbled with punk music?
I love punk music, but that's also, I mean, that might be like plan C on my little list of things I gotta do.
I can see you as a punk,
you know?
For sure.
Yeah, I would love to.
I know who did want
to.
I know who did want to start a punk band with you.
Who's that?
Morales.
Dude, I was gonna say,
Ben
bro,
Morales.
that's my boy, dude.
He was supposed to help me co-host this episode,
I know,
but he got the I don't know if I can say it. He got the vid.
He got the vid. It's going around, bro. My fucking auntie got it, but I think I'm good. So
yeah, I think you're just hungover.
Yeah. I think that's why I can't get it, bro. I just nuke that shit as soon as I get a little taste of it. I just burn it out with a liquor, you know?
Yeah, you're immune to it, bro. You traveled fucking all over the country.
I've had it like 4 times, though, honestly.
Were you sick on tour? Or was any of the band like that? That just sounds like hell. Being sick on tour.
I'll be real with you. So most of the guys in Denim, they're all, you know, we all party, but like, they don't like party. I mean, they don't party anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they have kids and wives, like, for the most part. So like, we're sitting there one morning, and like my boy's like, fuck, like, he's like, God, I'm like so tired. Like, he was just like, I'm so beat, like. And they're all like, yeah, fuck, man, I've been drinking so much. Like, and I'm looking around, honestly, I'm like, this is the best I've lived in like 8 years. I mean, like, there's meals provided 3 times a day. Like, when it's time to go to bed, you just go to bed. Like, it's honestly,
You're never driving.
Never driving. And like, we were lucky enough to be in like a tour bus. I had like a little bunk.
Yeah, a little
thing,
bunk.
So I had
How
my
was
bed.
your room?
It was honestly, I loved it. It was rad. I could keep going and going.
How
and
many of you guys were on one bus?
A lot at times, like up to 9, I think.
Okay.
I think like, yeah, let's just say like 9.
They comfortably like supposed to be for 6 probably.
It can sleep like 9 or 10, I think, if you really want to. You know, someone's got to be on the couch and whatnot. It's like a mini RV. It's like a not even a mini. It's like a
It's a huge RV. Yeah,
it's like
it's
an
one of those
RV.
big
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. So.
Yeah. Did Denim have his fucking face plastered on the
Dude,
on the side?
no, we did it.
Wrap it?
Though. Yeah, that'd be rad. Nah, but it's fun though, dude. We had some good times in that fucking bus. So.
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
what was did you get to able to network with like other? Because I'm sure there was like local bands that were openers or like.
Yeah.
Or you with Steel Pulse, huh?
Yeah, we were with Steel Pulse Revolution. So.
Yeah.
That was
fire.
honestly one of the coolest things that. Like,
Meeting them and shit.
I look at that as like I'm good. Like I got to kick it with Steel Pulse, you know.
Yeah.
So.
They chopped it up with you. And
Yeah,
shit.
like they call us nephew and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I got Uncle Selwyn and Uncle Amlok's phone.
Did you blaze with them?
They don't really. I did. Not everyone smokes as much as you think. We were like
The Rastafarians.
We were
they're
the
not cheaping?
stoners of the fucking tour, dude.
Yeah.
Like the Denim crew. I mean, mostly just me and Denny for the and you know, shout out Joe, but yeah, I mean, they didn't really blaze, but yeah, we did. But yeah, it's kind of as more rare than you would think, I guess. You know?
I guess it's more stereotypical, huh?
It is, man.
They're Rasta, so they must be fucking.
I mean, if
big
you listen
ass
to their music, they're not necessarily singing about like
weed
the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah. No,
I'm sure
they're not.
Yeah, but
More, yeah.
they were really cool, man. The shit that like I remember sitting there because they're from England,
Uh-huh.
you know, and like speaking of punk rock and the whole tie, like they would kick it with like fools from like the Sex Pistols and like the Clash and shit because like it was the same era and like
Yeah, 'cause they're old, dude, huh?
yeah, they're like, you know, their Pulse has been around since like I think late '60s. I think don't quote me on it. I don't know. Don't quote me. Sorry, Sal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely old. They're up there
They're
in
the
age.
homies,
And I know
brother.
there's like probably like there's a bunch of different bandmates too throughout the
Yeah,
time.
but there's 2 of them that are OG.
the main ones, yeah, the OGs.
Yeah, there's lead singer. Whatever, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog. And then so like you said, fucking, you just want to start your shit. Hopefully, have your own thing to where you have your own mixtape and
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to get my album done. I just gotta write more. Like,
Is it all you solo? Like you're doing the instruments, you're doing the singing, or is it still like backed by
No.
King Zero or backed by
no,
people in Denim's band or
I'm mostly KZ guys.
KZ guys?
But
Yeah,
I gotta write this song. I want to write new songs. I've been sitting on these King Zero songs for so long that I probably should record them and get them out there. But that like it gets kind of stale, you know, like anything, any kind of art, you know, like
yeah.
maybe that's
You made it for that like certain
yeah,
time.
and maybe that's
you know?
stupid. But some people might say that's a waste. But I don't know. I feel like I'd be way more fired up to just write some new shit, like because I've grown and like I wrote like a lot of those songs like a long time ago, so. I'm different now, so
Yeah, in your early 20s.
yeah, and I don't know which way exactly it's gonna go. I feel myself veering off from just straight roots reggae, you know. Like I
Yeah.
like more other influences like hip hop and pop music and punk even. You know what I mean?
I think it's pretty safe to say any usual like musical artist nowadays, it's not a shock if they make a genre twist, you know.
Right.
Like
yeah. I think
rapper doing a rock album
Yeah.
or reggae
I think it's
artist doing a
okay.
punk album, whatever,
Mhm.
stuff like that, you know. A lot of people are all into pop now, you know,
Yeah.
singing melody.
Yeah.
A lot of the rappers are doing that shit.
Yeah. 100%.
Instead of just doing this boom bap, they hit the
Yeah.
homegirl up.
Yeah.
Put some lyrics on their song.
And that's why I think people like Pulse were fucking with us, like, when I say us, I mean like I was rocking with fucking Denim, right?
Yeah.
But what was cool, like then what I gained from that whole experience was he was putting me on the whole time, like this is Benny Ranks too, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me, like he's next up, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit.
That's
And
what's up.
and we got love back from the OGs like Pulse and shit, like.
Yeah, 'cause
Shout-
you
and-
weren't just doing your thing like backing him in guitar. Like I've seen a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of the shows where you were like having solos and
Yeah, and I
you
was
know.
getting like my verses, like and I'm gonna be on a couple of verses on his next album too. So
Oh yeah.
just getting my name out there was more like, and my face too, like showing face and shaking hands and shit like that. Which
Yeah.
it was fun as shit, dude. I love it. It was so fun. Like I want to do it again. Like that was the first time I ever did that. You know.
We're like,
I kind of felt like a little kid, like
fell in love with it.
you know, and like
Yeah.
a lot of like the older heads were like, "You having fun, Benny?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm literally like, "Yeah, you are." Like it was rad though, you know. Like it was a good experience. You know?
And then you guys got robbed at one time.
Yeah, we got bipped in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we all knew. That's a thing, you know. If you know anything about the Bay Area, like you get bipped, what they call it out there. You know what I mean? So when
Yeah.
they jack shit out of your car. So we left all of our gear, like important, obvious stuff, you know, like our instruments and amps and whatnot, because in our trailer back at the homie's house out of the city, because we're like, we're just gonna go into the city for a night, and because the boys wanted to surf at Ocean Beach, and I wanted to visit some friends. So we're getting like this fucking bomb ass food in like the Mission, which is like downtown. All right, so we had forgotten one backpack that we left in the van. And I'm out like partying, 'cause, like we had dinner with my crew and my homies that lived there.
This was all after the show.
We didn't have a show. It ended up getting canceled for other reasons, just ticket shit. But yeah, so they come find me because I was out at the bar because they were all gonna go back to the hotel. Blah blah blah. They go back to the van. They bust out the window, taking the backpack, and in that backpack was like a MacBook and like a bunch of other like these wireless packs, expensive electronics is what it was that were crucial for our set too. Like you can't really do it without it. So we like felt like kind of like, you know, all fucking defeated.
Yeah.
But then the homie was like, he didn't want to at first, and he's like, nah, I don't want to do like a GoFundMe. And we're like, fuck that. That's what a GoFundMe is for shit like this, you know?
Yeah.
Because like we're like, you got fans, like we have fans that will like pitch out and help us out because we're fucked without it. You know what I mean? Sure as shit. Like I don't remember how much he asked for. It was only like, I don't know, $5 or $7 grand or something like that, and we bypassed that within an hour like that. So
Fuck yeah.
in the words of Denny, like we saw the worst of people one day and we saw the best of people the next day. So that was kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, and you guys were able to get your shit.
Got our
Be
shit
ready for
back.
the next show.
We got better shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking homie Mikey had to put in a lot of, you know, that put in one late night getting it all back to normal, blah, 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 the tracks. But we made it happen and it was cool. So it all worked out.
Fucking
But
Frisco, bro.
Don't fucking,
What'd you say it's called? Blipped?
bips. They call
Oh,
it
bip.
getting bip. You ever heard that before?
Nah.
Yeah, like, bips.
Why you were talking about at the bar? Yeah, they stole our shit. They're like, oh, y'all got bipped.
No, I seen it like on like what was that Instagram, like Fizzler or whatever. It's like some like Bay Area rap like Instagram thing. It's like World Star of the Bay, and yeah, they're always talking about fools getting bipped. People will like leave their like, you know, because there's some like yuppie ass money up there too. People will like leave their Audis with like all the windows down and the trunk open. They're like, look, there's nothing to fucking take. You can just take the car. Just don't break my window. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like a big thing in the Bay. Like,
Shit. Who would have known, dog?
yeah, and I don't know why the Bay more than like LA or somewhere else, but
Or even like you went all the way out to New York and you guys had a fun time. You're cool, but you're like
yo,
5 hours from home and you get jacked.
New York is the shit, bro. Everyone like thinks East Coast people are like salty. Nah, they're fucking chill. Like they're super nice. It's like the way someone said it when we were on tour. It's like in LA, like let's say you have like a hole. Look at my shoe. Like I got a hole in it. You know what I mean? Like you're in LA, like someone's gonna be like real nice but not kind, right? Like they're gonna be like oh my god, like you got a hole in your shoe. Like I'm so sorry. Like that sucks. I'm so sorry. Pat you on the back and fucking walk away, right? New York City, they'll see that they're like, the fuck is wrong with you? There's a fucking hole in your shoe. Like, are you crazy?
They're just
like,
real, raw.
Come here. Let me go buy you some shoes. Like that kind of shit. Like, you know, so they're not really necessarily nice, but they're kind. You know what I mean? Like, they'll fucking help you out. So
genuine, whatever they're saying, you tell. There's no fakeness.
Yeah.
No fucking.
No phony business.
No act to it. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Damn.
Very.
You went to a bodega?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a blast in New York. I can't like stress that enough. It was so fun.
How long were you there for?
Well,
Just
it
like
was
2 days?
It was tight, yeah, because on the way the tour was all scheduled out, it's like it's basically like work weeks. We would have shows like Wednesday through Saturday nights, or Sunday nights, I mean, and then we'd have Monday and Tuesday off. So it just worked out that our show on the Wednesday was in New York, so we had 2 days to kill. So we're like, let's just go to New York now. So we got to spend 2 days just cruising in New York. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rad.
Yeah. You did the whole tourist shit or nah? Just
really.
Be right there, just chilling, go to the bars.
Yeah, I mean, what we did is our tour manager is actually from Jersey, which is just right, over the bridge.
Yeah, right there.
So we parked the big ass bus there and just took the like the metro in to the city, and then we didn't even make it off of Manhattan, is like the island where like Harlem is, and Manhattan and Times Square and all that. We didn't make it off that, so I didn't go to like Brooklyn or anything, but yeah, we just cruised. Like we just straight up just like went with the flow. It was fun because it was me, Danny, the homie Dak, who's like this. Looked like a weird group of people. It was like me, Danny.
Oh, they could definitely break out that you guys are all from California.
The homie Locksmith in fucking Harlem. So like we went to go see Rutgers Park, which if you know anything about basketball, it's like where like the And1 tapes are from. Like
okay,
it's like a famous, like a lot of pro players have come out of there. And anyway, so we check it out, and then we're just walking through Harlem, and this fucking fool like pulls up on his little like Vespa scooter thing. The dude's like a big old black dude, like talks like he's Nas, like nah, I mean, like that whole shit.
Yeah, I'm walking you.
Exactly, bro. He's like, hey, you boys ain't from here, huh? And we're like, oh fuck, like are we getting pressed right now? Like we're in Harlem, Nah, he's like, you guys just don't look like you're from here. Like, come talk to me. Like, let me tell you like what you should do. He's going on and on, do this, do that. He's like,
he's an older dude.
Older cat, yeah. He's like, my name's Locksmith. I fucking like, cause he plays basketball and like that's his nickname, I guess, is Locksmith. And we ended up just like hitting it off with him. We ended up like we take it like all of his recs on shit to do. We do it. And the one funny thing he did, like he's like telling us to do this and that, and he's like, and if you want the Spanish mommies with the sundresses. Because it was hot. He's like, it's hot out. They got the sundresses on. They're caked up. He's
this dude sounds like a vibe.
No, fucking Locksmith is a full vibe, bro. He's like, you gotta go to Dykeman. We're like, okay, bet. Like, that sounds rad. And then, I kid you not, this other random cat comes walking by, like, with his little son. And he's like, hey, brother, come here. He goes, tell these fucking kings about Dykeman. And the fool looks back. He goes, oh, with the Spanish mommies? And we were like, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
With the sundresses?
Yeah, shout out Dykeman. I didn't make it, but like I'm coming back, I swear to God.
Damn, so you missed the Spanish mommies.
I missed the Spanish mommies, bro, but I still had a good time in New York. It was badass.
Yeah, I only been in New York one time. I was a kid, bro, so I don't remember that shit. And then you know how it is, like when you go like somewhere as a kid, you're with your family, But then when you go out there when you're an adult,
way different.
You're like, I'm out here. I'm an adult. Let's get active.
Yeah. I felt like I was at summer camp, the whole time. I was just kind of like,
yeah.
It's fun, though.
Would you tour out of the country?
Fuck yeah.
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 The homie's out the country right now.
Fucking
Bowley. He's in Japan.
With other homie, too, though.
Yeah.
Braille, right?
Yeah.
Wow, dude, what's...
Random, huh?
How did that happen?
That's random as fuck.
What happened, bro? That's crazy.
I don't know.
Sick as fuck, though.
Yeah,
like,
they're out there in Japan. I dropped off at LAX.
I want to go to fucking Japan. Let's go to Japan.
He's like, I'm going to Japan for 2 weeks. I was like, that's fucking solid, bro.
Is he gonna link up with Braille or no? Or is that
different? I
different?
don't know. No, it's different.
Totally different.
Yeah, totally different.
Random.
Yeah, random.
Trip out. Fuck, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. He took a flash drive with him. He's hoping to hop into a bar and plug in and spit his shit.
Is he going solo or going with some?
No, he will like 6 heads, and like one of the heads had already been there, so they're like showing them the places and showing them the shit. I think that's how I'd want to do it.
Yeah.
If I ever went out the country, have someone with me.
Have you ever been out the country?
Just Mexico, bro.
Really?
Yeah, fucking beaner.
Yeah, you are.
But and then so you had and that's cool too, cause like you were with homies that like. Pretty much, I'm assuming almost every city was new to all you guys, right? Or everyone had kind of like did the whole.
For
tour.
some reason, yeah, it was. They all kind of like been from around, like like for example, like Sweet Tea plays lead guitar. We call him that because his name is Ben also, and so he
was that the homie that was half Chong, half Cheech.
No, that's Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Cowabunga, baby. It's my boy.
Yeah.
He's actually local. He's from Cart, but yeah. So those guys had seen a lot more of the country than I had. I was kind of like I said, I felt like a little kid. You know what I mean? I was just like,
yeah.
like,
So you were the virgin of the group.
Exactly.
You were the virgin of the group.
Yeah. We had this joke thing, like we were in Ohio and it was hot as fuck, and it was hot pretty much everywhere. And there like someone was like, "Yo, there's a fucking water park over here," like, cause we had a day off. Like, what do you guys want to do? Like, and I was like, "Fucking water park." I had never been to a water park before.
What state is this in?
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio.
Sandusky, Ohio, like right by Canada. Like, you can see it from like it's like over the lake.
Like mountains.
Over the Great Lake, you know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, like way up there. But I was so fired up on just the water park. I'm like, I never been to a fucking water park before. Like, we're going to a fucking water park. So like that was our thing, like for the rest of the tour. Like, and they were all kind of teasing me. They're like, "You're really fired up on this water park." I'm like, I never been to a water park before, guys. Like, it was a blast. Cedar Point, I think it's called Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio.
Sandusky, Ohio. That sounds so fucking random.
Yeah, very random, very white, very pasty, real pasty. Yeah. But then, like, that was kind of our thing then for the rest of the tour. Like, it became kind of a joke. Even amongst, like, the other bands. Like, you know, if like Revolution, we're like, oh, these fucking kids going to a water park.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm sitting at the pool bar, and here comes, like, Eric from Rev and, like, their tour manager coming in. I'm like, I told you guys, like, because that was the thing. We hit, like, 3 more, like, you know, throughout the tour. Like, if there was ever a water park anywhere nearby, we're hitting that shit up for sure, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's just fun, like, to do shit. Like, it's so
just be there, go to the bar, like, you know, every town, you know, you want to do something different.
Yeah. Or, like, because we have a driver, like a paid driver, you know? So what are we going to
use him, huh?
Drive all day? No, we're going to just do something fun, let homie sleep.
Oh, yeah, let homie sleep. I'm like, fuck him.
Once it's time to go to bed, fucking wake up, let's drive, you know? So Ralphie was holding it down, so we had a good time, man. Like, we did. It was a good experience for sure.
Yeah. No, you definitely. I think it's definitely something that, you know, is good for you. You needed to keep motivating you to do your own shit. And to get to that point where you're the fucking one that's, you know, fucking Eric or fucking, you know, and you have your little homies like, hey, come on, I'll bring you on tour, homie. You know?
And that's what's gonna happen, man, for sure. You know, that's the plan at least. Sorry, am I fucking it up?
No, you're good. How's the bartending going?
I love it.
Yeah,
it's chill.
At the Cliffy? Oh, damn, you're going in. Oh yeah, is that the cure?
Yeah, it's the only way to do it.
Yeah, you're bartending at the Cliffy?
Yeah, I'm at Cliff Room. It's chill. It's honestly the perfect job for what I'm trying to do with music. Like, basically, I got canned from my construction job, or I quit, or whatever you want to call it.
Why? Because they didn't want to wait for you to go on tour and come back?
Yeah, it was more than that. Like, I'm not. It was a whole thing. But Scotty over there at the Cliff, my boss, like, I asked him, and he's like, yeah, sure, like, come and work when you're in town. You gotta go. So, like, it's just mellow. Like, it's bartending, man. Like, you could do it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's fun, dude. Like, you're just talking to people, you know?
Well, it's at the Cliff Room. It's like all regulars, huh?
It's mostly regulars, yeah, which can be a good or bad thing, but it's minor. It's like, it is kind of like babysitting a bunch of adults at certain times, but
past 12 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm like, even, dude, I think sometimes those day drinkers are the ones. You know what I mean? But I love you all. You know, thank you for your money.
Shout out the regulars at the Cliff Room. Yeah, at the Cliffy.
Yeah, the Cliffy's rad, man. I'm gonna buy that bitch someday.
Yeah, that's your goal. Buy that bitch and turn it into a venue.
You're rad.
Yeah, that's what's up. Damn. So yeah, so no shows, no exact shows coming up like first month of January.
Nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm bummed out. I'm Denver one getting canceled. I was supposed to fly out tomorrow, but that's all right. And yeah, nothing really. Next summer is gonna be another packed one. We're probably gonna do the same. Like, I'll be gone for another like 3 months probably. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Hey, I know what I wanted to ask you about, because I've been fucking chopping it up with him, and I want to know, how is it fucking linking up with Long Beach Lloyd?
Lloyd. Fucking Lloyd's the man, dude.
He seems like a fucking G, bro.
Yeah.
Like his whole persona on Instagram seems so real, like in person. Seems like a chill
Lloyd's the shit. I mean, we didn't really. I wouldn't say like we linked up, or like.
You still like a little.
But
was it like a planned footage? It was like a planned
so
footage?
he fucks with Denny.
They're both from Long Beach, right?
Yeah, and Denny's kind of popping. That's why I'm stoked to be a part of it. Like, not to say ride coattails, but it's a good place to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm just meeting people. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think Lloyd just like reached out to Denny or something, or maybe Denny. There was some tie. They have some mutual friend, I believe. But yeah, he was super chill, and fucking that car is out of control. You know what I mean? Apparently, like, it was in like a Pac video. I'm pretty sure.
It was To Live and Die in L.A.
That's it?
To Live and Die in L.A.
That's the one?
Tupac.
Yeah.
61 Impala.
Yeah, that's badass, bro. Fucking Loki, I think that we started some shit too, because like we did that. So he picked us up. It was the second show I played with Denim Crew, and it was at Cali Vibes down in Long Beach, and so before our set, like that was the whole thing. We're like, it'd be a sick little piece of like fucking media to film like us pulling up to the stage
in the badass whip,
in the fucking whip, you know, like bouncing and whatnot. And so that was fucking so sick. Like we pulled up like that, and then I seen for this year, for like the promo video for the whole festival, it's someone in a lowrider pulling up bouncing. So I'm like, I think we started some shit, bro. Like, because that was not like sanctioned. Like even like the people that were working the event were like, no. We're like, yes. Watch out.
Get the fuck out the way.
Yeah. That's one thing, if nothing else, that I learned this past summer is just fucking walk with confidence and act like you're supposed to be there, and you pretty much do whatever you want. You know? Like, in any way, like concerts and shit. So kids, don't buy tickets, just sneak in and act like you're supposed to be there.
You know what I've been doing this whole past year, maybe even last year, I learned like, I literally just look at it as like an entrance fee. I'll buy the cheapest ticket, but I'm sitting in that $1,000 by the end of the night. You know, like I don't give a fuck. Like I'm walking through.
That's like a metaphor for life. Huh?
I'm making it. I'm gonna be there. Be right in front.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
You know, but I bought the $25 nosebleed. But fuck that. We ain't up there.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I like that. I like that attitude.
Was there any fucking like weird fans? Like you know, not to throw shade on the people that were like trying to show you love, but you're just like, all right.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, people, punishers.
Because they're probably faded.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them are faded when they're talking to you after the show.
Totally. Yeah, punishers is what I call them. Like, you're just punishing, like, just like, chill. I mean, but, yeah, there was some of that. There's always some of that.
But it was tameable.
Yeah, you just like,
all right, whatever you do, damn.
Yeah. It's weird. People get, like, offended sometimes, like, people are crazy, yeah, especially fans, you know? Like, most of them are super fucking cool, but there's always that one, like that lady that gets pissed off that you didn't give her enough attention, like, when it's like, there's a million people here, we're all just trying to, like, sign T-shirts. Like, sorry, dude, like, my bad. Like, they'll be mad about it, you weirdo. Like,
yeah, she didn't want attention.
Yeah.
She wanted you to take your shirt off.
Yeah, well, fuck.
She wanted.
Mm-hmm.
She's done it for her.
Not for her.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, I'm really excited to see her come up, man. Like I said, I've known you for a minute. I've seen I've seen you do the whole pretty much garage style. You know, the fucking the Kings Grill shit, fucking Isla Vista yard,
shows with
Soho's,
stacks. Yeah.
Shows with stacks.
Yeah.
What else did you guys? Oh no, you didn't do the bowl with them. You did the bowl with Denim, but you know, that was dope.
We will though.
Right here, right where you're from, right there on the fucking SB Bowl stage. You know, that's big, bro.
It's mental.
You know? Yeah, I just want to say, man, I think you got a lot going for yourself. And, like you said, keep walking with confidence and keep fucking, keep knocking down all these doors. And fuck it, you know, before you know it, you're going to look back at SB like, I remember when I used to play shows at Soho, you know, I remember when I used to have these little venues and shit, but it'll be good, man. It'll be good. And like I said, rocking with someone who has like I said, it's not necessarily riding someone's coattails. It's just networking, bro. It's just putting yourself out there, setting yourself up to have these open doors. And doing that is riding with people. It's kind of like they say, like you kick it with a bunch of broke motherfuckers.
Exactly.
You're gonna be broke, and all you see is broke. You kick it with fucking people that got money in their pocket. That's all you're gonna see, and that's all you're gonna want. And that's what you're gonna attract. So I think you're on the right track, dog. Keep doing it. Keep showing city some love, like that pet bed show.
Every time, bro. Yeah.
You know, I'm bummed I got to miss that one. But yeah, you guys run around too. Run around too.
Let's do one over here.
Yeah, that Foundation Press. Yeah, shout out Foundation Press.
Fire,
they've been throwing up shows and shit.
Yep.
Doing the rap shows and they got fucking
That's actually a good idea though.
the punk show right here.
Mhm.
It's gonna happen.
That'll be good. Is there anything else you want to add, G?
I don't know. Fucking. No, not really.
That's right. Well, dude, I really appreciate you making the time.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Hey, thank you for having me, bro. This is fun.
Of course, bro. Of course. And like I said, we can even do a part 2 when I'm quote unquote more popping.
Let's
you know,
go.
but hey, I appreciate you riding with me on the come up, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
My G.
Fuck yeah, dog. All right, well, we gonna end it here with that one. This is my boy Benny Ranks.
Cheers.
Plug all your music, like Instagram, and, SoundCloud, all that, iTunes, whatever.
My Instagram is, I think it's benny.ranks.
Yeah, we'll put in the link below too.
Yeah, King Zero Music is like my main jam, but go fuck with Denim. Fuck with Knock Knock. It's a rap album that I have out. We didn't even talk about that, but we can talk about that next time. With the fucking boy Antoine. But mostly just keep an eye out for me next year. Like, soon come more. So.
Noise, man. Yeah. All right, man. Wholesome Media. Appreciate y'all. Leave a comment, subscribe, hate, all that shit. We fuck with it. Peace.
Yeah, dude, that was fun.